What is up, people? Van from the Vaniverse Gaming Channel here with another video on Conan Exiles. Today's video, we're going to cover the second DLC that came in for Conan Exiles. It's called the Jewel of the West. It's based on the Aquilonian style. If you're into the whole Colosseum, that kind of look, Gladiator, this is going to be the DLC for you. It's $9.99, just like the other DLCs, and it comes in the Season 1 pack. I'm doing a preview video on all DLCs. If you want to see my playlist for the Season 1, you can click on the little eye, and you can get to the playlist there. And then also, I've already covered the first DLC of Season 2, which is the Treasures of Turan. That's also available by clicking on the eye and seeing that. There will be 3 more DLCs coming out in 2019, and they will be in the Season 2 pack. But right now, we're focusing on Season 1. So here we go. This is the Jewel of the West pack. You can see it's definitely got the whole marble look up here. You have these are the door or the wall frames that have the window in them. They have a cool little design. And then here's what your basic wall looks like down here. Just a straight wall, and then it has this design on the bottom. You have your foundations. This is your gate door with the little handles, pretty cool looking, and then your gate frame. And then over here, we'll show you right here. So these are going to be your foundation fences. So this is what you cover the design on the foundation to look like, and it also makes it uniform with the other walls. Your reinforced fence. So this is basically your fence with spikes on it so people can't climb up. Very cool design. And then here's your crenulated also with the spikes on it. So very cool looking. If you like this kind of style, I'm a huge fan of it. I think that this particular DLC, they put a lot of detail into it. Like, look at the tops of the foundations here. And then here, the back of the walls, even the backs of the walls have some different, colors, and just the detail is really, really good on this. So we'll come in here. Here's the stair options. You got your corner stairs, and then you got your stairs with the railings on it. You can see that the connection on the railing looks pretty good. It looks like it belongs, so I really like that. And then over here are your stairs that do not have railings on them, so just your regular stairs. Now, along with the first DLC, which was the Imperial East pack, this DLC also has 25 different placeables, and some of these placeables are really cool. So let's cover those. So right here is your first brazier, whatever you want to call it. This is probably one of the coolest ones I've ever seen. That comes with this pack. Here's your Artisan Bench. This is just another smaller version. Fits in your house. This one is just ridiculously awesome. This one's still a really cool design. I like the circular design. You have a nice little flag chair here with some armchair. You got just a basic little chair for all the low lifes that want to sit in there and try and negotiate with you. You got to put them in that chair. Here's your counselor chair. You put it all around the big table with these big back chairs. Really like that. You got your bench here with your little pillows. You want to take a nap. Here is the screen. That's what the screen looks like. A little design on it here. You got your hanging brazier, whatever you want to call it. And then you got your wall torch that you can put on. You got a couple jars to throw down for some more art. A little bit more decoration. Got this blue jar. It's pretty cool looking. And then here's that big table that you're going to put all your counselor chairs around. And then here is your little vanity table to put by your bed. And then over here you get these as well, which are really cool. You get these 4 different statue options. And then on top of the placeables, here's what your awnings look like. So you can see it has this cool gold scale pattern on the top. And then underneath it has this cool square pattern as well. And then here are the ramp pieces. This is what the ramp pieces look like. And then obviously these are just the same. These are just roof pieces, but these are the flat roof pieces and the corner roof pieces. So all in all, I really love this style, so I'm kind of biased to it. I forgot these 2. You also get these 2 giant flags, one with one lion head on it, and then one with 2 lion heads on it. So just super, super cool. This is one of my favorite building styles. The doors are very similar to the other DLCs where there's only a handle on one side. So you can see here's your door, all wood. And then if you open it up and close it, you'll see there's a little handle on the side. So just make sure when you're placing the doors, you know that the handle's only on one side. but I really like the door and how it looks. Now, this is the underside of the ceiling piece. It looks just like the underside of the roof piece. Very cool design. And then here's your hatch door. When you get to the top, you'll notice that the tops of the ceiling look just like the foundation. And then you also have these pillars, keeping the whole square look, but still looks very marble. I kind of like these a lot. So all in all, I feel like this design is really cool looking. It just depends if you like this style. I personally like it a lot. Then we'll climb up on the outside here, and we'll show you what the roof pieces look like. So similar to the other DLCs, they all come with the same different options. So here's your roof pieces. You got your roof cap here, and then you got your so these are the end caps. So if you wanted to like have this go all the way around the circle, this is kind of what the end cap looks like. And then you have all these other options, this L shape, you have the T shape, and then you also have the X shape that you can kind of put them together. All right, so that's the building pieces. Now let's check out the armor and the weapons. First things up is the weapons. So we'll just put as many on our bar as we can, and then whatever we can't, we'll cover. All right, so we won't put that on. So first thing, we got the two-handed sword. So looking at the two-handed sword, I really don't like it. I don't know. I feel it's pretty plain Jane, actually. With all the design they put into everything else, the sword looks pretty plain Jane. So let's see what the regular sword looks like, and we'll get the shield out too. Oh, so the shield is a tower shield. Has a big line on it. That's pretty cool looking. But then the sword is like the two-handed. Very plain Jane, very sleek. Nothing special. Okay. So then we'll try out the mace. So the mace just looks like looks like a lion head on the end of a stick. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really look like a mace. A mace should have like stuff sticking out of it, and I don't know. I don't like that. All right, let's check out the pike or the spear. Again, very similar to the other ones, just kind of a very sleek, no real bling, you know? All right, so let's look at the daggers. Daggers are always usually pretty. Oh, well, so these are pretty cool. Look, they actually have a designed handle on them with a little gold. Now, I like that. Now, the daggers are cool, but the sword and the two-handed sword aren't. All right, so there's your daggers. Let's look at the war axe. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, that is cool. That is one of the coolest axes I've seen. That is awesome. I would buy this DLC just for that axe. And then let's see the hammer. Oh! Oh my god. That is super cool. Okay, yeah, I would buy this DLC just for the axe and the hammer. Now that is a cool looking hammer. Look at that. That's awesome. So there you go. And then let's just look at the bow. Let's see what the bow has to offer. And then we'll move on to the armor sets. Oh, that's the bow? Now that's disappointing. It looks like a twig. No thanks. All right, so that's the weapons and armor. That's probably the coolest axe I've seen thus far. Like the shield, like the daggers. So let's put all that back. All right, so now let's look at the different armor sets, see what they give us, what benefits they give us. Now, all armor should be very equivalent to the normal medium and heavy and light options that you get from the regular base game. So right here we have the medium set on. This is the infantry armor. So let's see. The stats it provides is bonus vitality. So medium armor that gives you 5 + 5 vitality is a pretty good option. The helmet's pretty cool looking. Actually, that's really cool looking. That's a pretty cool set. Yeah. With some, you can also really dye that up. That's a pretty cool looking set. All right. So let's check out the scout, which is going to be your light. So I don't know why light armor always gets the short end of the stick. Like, I just don't think that looks good. Not so much. The bracelets or the bracers are cool with the little lines on them. All right, so that's that. And your light armor is going to give you bonus agility. I guess you want your light armor to be a little bit more armor on it. I guess. So there you go. And then last but not least, let's check out the heavy. So the heavy armor has the coolest name. I'm pretty sure it's called Black Dragon Armor. So there you go. Wow. Now that is a helmet. Man. That's pretty cool. If you really want to be a gladiator, man, run around in that. That's cool. All right, so let's look at the stats it provides. So this gives you bonus grit, so extra stamina. So a heavy set of armor with stamina. That's a pretty good deal. I think that's kind of, stamina is very important. I don't hate that at all. So there you go. So that's going to be your heavy armor. So now let's put all that back and let's check out the war paints. All right. So first one, the Aegis. Is it on me? Oh, there it is. I'm like, where is it? So it's only on your back. Just a back tattoo. Slough that off. All right, then we got the Blessed. Are all of these? Oh. That is an ugly green on one shoulder. Man, they put so much detail into everything else. I guess they had to slack on the war paint. All right, Bravery. Another, well, that's not bad. I mean, that's not terrible. Compared to the other ones, that's not bad. All right, we got Rule. All right, another big back tattoo. Okay. And last but not least, Skywatch. I guess another back tattoo. So, I don't know. I think the war paints are pretty lackluster in this set. So there you go. So all in all, probably one of the cooler building pieces in my opinion. I really like the placeable options they have here. Some of the cooler placeable options. Some of the armors are okay. The hammer and the war axe is amazing. I mean, they're just super cool looking. So this is a really good set. I would probably drop $10 on this DLC in my opinion. Hope you guys leave your comments below. Let me know how you think this DLC compares to some of the other ones and if you drop the $10 on it. And stay tuned for all my other DLC videos. This is Van from the Vaniverse Gaming Channel. Thanks for watching. Cheers and peace out.